Is that it? Everything's gotta be perfect. The sides have to be perfect. And the bottom has to be perfect. Hey, for those of you that are watching in the restream, I'm gonna do some jump rope and some push-ups and some dishes. And if you can hear it, that's a laundry. I'm gonna be doing some domestic stuff. Let me pour myself a cup of coffee and I'll get started. Oh yeah, cup of coffee. Cup of coffee. But first, coffee. Not too much. Less is more. The last thing I want is overly sweet coffee. That's the last thing I want. I like to chug my coffee. And that's why I throw an ice cube in there to get it cooled off. I want to chug that caffeine. Sometimes the ice explodes when I put it in there. Explodes. Let me get some of these clean dishes put away because I'm going to start doing some jump rope. And that's going to kick up some old dog hair. I don't want that to get all up in my dishes and in my dishwasher. So first things first. Let's put these dishes away. Let me pull up YouTube, which I'm so grateful and thankful and lucky to be here. I love YouTube. They're so good to me. 200th. Hello. You're liking and subscribing. Have a great day. I'm going to do some push-ups and some jump rope and some domestic stuff. I got the washing machine going. I got to put these dishes away. I'm going to drink some coffee. Thank you, grandfather. Yeah. I could be a grandfather, but I don't have any kids. I never had any kids. Kids like me, but sorry, I kind of don't really like kids. I don't have the patience for them. They're great. I love other people's kids, right? Yeah. They come over here and play, like when my uncle, like I'm an uncle, right? And nephews come over here. I play like I got my own kids for a little while, smack them around, send them back home. It was good for me, you know? It was good for me. Let's make sure I hit live chat. Phantasm? Hello. I'm doing pretty good. Butterfly girl. Butterfly girl. Like a butterfly chicken or something? Gotta put away the salad spinner. Part of it's still dirty. Look, I need some more cabinet space. Woo! It is a nice butt. Thanks for saying. My wife likes my butt too, especially when I'm doing dishes. I'm bent over here. She comes up because it like flexes my butt. Man, you got buns of steel. These are always dirty because my wife makes instant cafe Bustelo for me in the evening. Bruh. You gotta try this stuff, man. This is like sent from heaven. It's instant. We boil up some water, pour the water in here, shovel in some teaspoons, and mix this up. Oh, it's delicious. It gets me crazy hype. I'm ready to rock the house. You know what I'm saying? Make some of this Cafe Bustelo. I'm ready to rock the house. Woo, woo. Rock the house. You use it, Rob Spiro. It is really good. Better than me? I don't know. Maybe we're equals, right? Let me just do this laundry real quick. It won't take long. Maybe we're just different flavors of grandpas, right? There's French vanilla, natural vanilla, homemade vanilla. I used to shout out these shorts and try to sell them and plug them. These are some badass shorts. I love these. With the 5-inch inseam. I used to put them on my shop all the time. Click my link. I earn 1% commission at Walmart. But these are the 5-inch inseams. And ever since I started shouting these out, now they're not available anymore. All the 5-inch. Like I sold the booty shorts, man. Everybody like clamored for the booty shorts, and now you can't get the 5-inch inseam no more. Dude, so I started to realize, I'm not going to shout shit out no more. Why am I going to shout out the stuff that I love and then everybody just snaps it up and it's not available for me? Me! Ow! My shoulder just hurt. I'm throwing the laundry into the dryer and it hurt my shoulder. Can you believe it? That's how bad my shoulder is. This morning it was making a bunch of noises. I forget what I was doing. I was like, why is it squeaking like that? And then it let out like a really loud squeak kind of fart noise, and then it stopped making noise for a while. I was like, that was weird. Oh. Sorry, folks. It's domestic stuff. I have to do it. Everybody, it's part of life. I know, I can't believe YouTube lets me do this. One of these days, they're going to tell me I'm not wanted here anymore. I know they will. I know they will. Not wanted. And that's fine, it's fine. It's fine. More time. Let's do 30 minutes on medium temp. Boom! Hey, look, we're like halfway there, folks. We're about halfway there. We're about halfway there to start this little workout. I need to hydrate. My man Daniel. Frankie Johnson. Very nice. The woman's bra. A nice frame. You talking about my bicycles? Good frame? No, I know what you're talking about. Hey, thanks. I need to work a little bit harder, right? Keep trimming it up. Let's get hydrated. Look at all this fresh squeezed juice from yesterday from my backyard. Let's stir it up. This stuff is so good. Man. And check it out, I went and grabbed some more stuff off of the tree. I got a bag. Look at that. Oh man, all that deliciousness, bros. And look at this. Look. Hold on. I pulled some more weight off of my trees. Check all that out. It's another mixture of oranges and grapefruit. Oh, that's some serious. I think the tree appreciated that I pulled all this weight off of it. I mean, can you imagine how happy it is without them? This is the second bag. Like, seriously, what a relief. Wow. And I'm so thirsty living here in the desert. It's always so dry. Hey, Shaky. You know I don't drink no more. Not a single drop in 2026. Hey, Rayback. The milk jugs at the store, use the milk jugs to lift weights? Or what? Fill up the milk jugs with juice? Let me get back to putting those dishes away and I can start doing some jump rope and push-ups. You curl them. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, water weighs a lot. Weighs a lot. My wife made a big pot of chili last night. Beans and ground beef and peppers, onions. Oh, man. I was... Never mind. Never mind. Right? It's good to stay young and flexible. Look all this, how hard I'm working just to put the dishes away, dude. Like, wouldn't it suck to be old and lose your flexibility and be overweight and this actually be hard to do? Like, man, luckily we work out, okay? That's not gonna happen to you and me. We work out. I work out. I work out. I work out. You have to leave the life, butterfly girl. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry I couldn't get to work a little bit quicker. All this domestic stuff getting in the way. I really did want to kick it. I hope to see you again. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I was thinking, should I start another load of laundry? Another load. It's probably a little too late. The on-peak hours are coming up, so I gotta save some money. You're back. Nice. Welcome back. Hey, thank you. I was in rehab a long time ago. Physical rehabilitation on my shoulder. That's the only kind of rehab I've been to. But yeah, I graduated out of my physical rehab. I got to. I got you. Thank you for getting me. Thank you. Oh, good. Hey, thank you. I was messing with you, right? Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming in and messing with me, right? It's good practice, right? Try to turn it around, flip the script, think of something funny to say. De-escalate, right? Thanks. I think I win the most audience and the viewers over when I respond well to criticism or jokes or teasing, right? That's when people like me the most. Nice kitchen. Thanks, Ken. It's my wife's kitchen. But I spend some time in here, right? I have to. I eat so dang much. Oh, how was? It's just getting started. It is. I can't really say how my day was until probably like at least 10, 11 p.m. I mean, it's early. So far, it's still kicking. When I put away the dishes, I like to put away the dishes in the most energy efficient manner. I like to use both left and right hands and focus on the logistics of what I'm doing, right? Like right, I could be like closing these on the way to this one while I close that and put this away. Reach out, get this one. Bah! It's like magic. We're in the final stretch. So yesterday somebody was saying something about legs, and I was like, I promise you, the very next time you see me lifting weights, I will be doing legs. I'm not lifting weights today, right? I'm just taking it easy. I'm gonna do some jump rope and some push-ups, all right? I need to perk up my chest a little bit more. I hate doing push-ups because I have a bad shoulder and it really hurts, so, right? Just a little bit at a time here and there to keep them perky. Hey, Drew. Physical rehabilitation. I'm joking. They were joking with something else. Just run with it. Sometimes it's funny when I pretend to be dumb, right? Because I'm not dumb. If you've ever seen clips of me where I look pretty dumb, I was just, it's my comedy, right? Did you see the end of that last live stream where I was backing up to say goodbye and I tripped? Oh! You think I really tripped? Me, come on. It was all planned. Like Pee Wee Herman when he crashed his bike. I meant to do that. I meant to do that. It makes me look more normal, relatable. I know you see me, I just look like some gorgeous hunk with a rock hard body, but I'm normal. I do dishes, I do laundry. I fall down sometimes. I just get right back up. A little goat juice never hurt nobody. Your birthday's also coming up. Yeah, it's today, right? Yeah, because a little while ago you said it was in a couple days. Happy birthday, Drew. Happy birthday. How old are you? You're still young, right? Late 20s or something? Mid 20s? I was thinking about that the other day when we were talking about your birthday. I should have said then. How old are you, Drew? "31. Holy shit, you old man. You old man." Let's see if I can do 31 push-ups. Right here. This one's on the house. I won't even start this. This doesn't even count for the workout. This one's on the house. Your money's no good here, Drew. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Kick it! Yes, that was a good warm up. That was a good warm up. Happy birthday, Drew. Easter, if you're speaking to me, I didn't really observe Easter. Didn't go hang out with any family. It was my wife, my dog, and me. What day was Easter? I don't even remember. Yeah, let me just do some jump rope. I don't really have any holidays anymore. We don't do holidays no more. No dinners, no turkeys, no hams, no yams, no nothing, man. We don't do nothing. Reinhardt's channel. I'm gonna get to some jump rope. Hey man, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I didn't know you hurt yourself. That's a real bummer. My wife says she wants to go out rollerblading, and I'm always so fearful she's gonna hurt herself. I try to discourage her. She's a 50-year-old woman. I don't want her to fall. How's she gonna cook me dinner when she's got a broken wrist, you know? just kidding, bro. How hot in Phoenix today? I believe the high is, they said it was going to be 84, so it'll probably be like 85 today. We're experiencing a temporary cool down and reprieve from the unusually high weather we've been experiencing for like the last month or two. We didn't even get below freezing for winter. My bird bath froze up almost every year. Didn't do it this year. And we didn't get any frost warnings to go out there and cover up our pipes or anything. It was a warm summer. $50. 50. I just turned 50. I like to exercise. I'm addicted to it. It makes me feel good. Every day I do something. Unless I'm so gosh darn worn out and beat up and sore from my previous workouts that I have to take a day out off. I try to plan my workouts so that my muscles are rested 2 or 3 days before they get worked. Yesterday was back and biceps. The day before that was shoulders and traps. Sunday, I kind of took a day off and rode my bicycle a little bit. Today I'm gonna take it easy, do some jump rope and some push-ups, and hopefully talk to a few people. I'm trying to work on reading more chat. Jump rope effective? Is it? Yes, it is. It's very high impact. Okay? I'm going to tell you that now. If you're doing it on concrete, asphalt, or tile, it's especially high impact. You can get a mat, or you could do it in a gym on a cushioned wood flooring, and it would be better for you. Calves will shred your calves, and if you don't do jump rope, it'll make you feel really light on your feet. I remember that feeling and that sensation when I first started doing jump rope. When I was a kid, I never had a jump rope. I never even had a friend that had a jump rope. I never even learned how to jump rope. But when I was in the Army, we were deployed, and we stayed in this building in the middle of the city. You can't just go for a run. And there's only a few treadmills, right? But there was these things. I picked one up and tried. At the age of like 29 or 30 years old, I tried jump rope for the very first time. And it was slow in the beginning, but then I started to get the hang of it. And it's really fun. You can kind of change the beat to the music or whatever you want to do to make it fun and pass the time. It's very light, it's affordable. You can pack this and travel, on vacation. If you're a weirdo like me that likes to exercise during vacation, jump rope is fantastic, and it's great for cardio. I could start pouring sweat just from this. It's very similar to running, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Hey, thank you, follows guidelines. It was an honor, a privilege, and my pleasure. Let's go. My pleasure. My pleasure. Whoa. My pleasure, baby. Whoa. My pleasure. My pleasure. I got like paid to do push-ups and pull-ups and sit-ups and run. It's a fantastic job. I got to kick doors in too, bro. I got to kick them in. Good times. Good times. You woke yourself up snoring? My wife has started to do that in her old age. She would never snore. Now she got conks out on the sofa. It's all quiet and stuff. But then all of a sudden, was I snoring? Yeah, you were. Fucking great. Oh, it was great. Because finally it's her snoring now. I've been snoring my whole life. Thank you very much. I'll wake up the dead with my snoring. Butterfly, I think somebody said thanks, Butterfly. I think Daniel Johnson liked your comment or something. I saw it too earlier in the chat. You said something nice. And yeah. I don't know, you can rewind the stream and check it out yourself. Go down to the bottom right here. There's like a little bar. I don't know if it's this side or this side. Back it up or back it up. See what we were saying. It was all good here. This is a safe space. And if there's any moderator that's being a jerk, people should bring that to my attention so I can address it. I miss a lot of stuff. Right? You can message me. You can leave a comment saying, hey, this guy's not cool. You should take a look at this. And I certainly will. Let's go. Let's get this workout. I'm killing time while my wife is out running some errands. Grocery shopping, stuff like that. I'm so lucky. Sometimes my moderators know me well enough that they can answer a question. Or they have a vested interest in my channel. They can, step in my absence. I'm busy blabbering on. Someone will try to step in and they try to help me out when they answer or say your name. It's such a helpful community. So yeah, we couldn't go for a run. We just do some jump rope inside our little bunker, our fortified palace, our hardened structure. And they're working out. Rah! Let's do a couple more push-ups. I used to do a lot of push-ups. I used to love doing push-ups until I hurt my shoulder. So always be doing push-ups. Always be doing bench press. Always working my chest. Now it's all old and saggy and I hate working it because it hurts. This or this is the only authorized rest position in the push-ups. You can sag your back or you can bridge. Hands and feet can't change location once the exercise has started. Otherwise, it's an automatic disqualification. Oh, blacked out. I only stopped in Germany long enough to refuel the plane. We disembarked and went into the terminal long enough to look around, plug in our phones and charge them, look at the duty station and the alcohol, and then board up and go. I get some of the flights mixed up. I think this one time we landed in the middle of the night and the airport was closed. We just hung out. But unfortunately, I blacked out at many different places. Oh, is that the other one? That's the middle finger. That's not the thumbs up. Oh well. I'm number one, either way you put it. It doesn't matter what finger you hold up. It doesn't change the fact that I'm number one, motherfucker. Number one, bitch. Yeah. Gomez, will you ever take this beer belly? Why don't you take this beer belly? I'm sorry. You like that? There's no deployment. I used to train the Iraqi army. Very briefly. Yeah. Trained them in clearing houses,
And I trained them in physical fitness, to lead physical fitness to train their troops. Very brief experience, just a couple weeks long.
They don't take any TRT. Haven't you heard? I'm all natty. I'm 50 years old. I've been doing this since I was 13. Sometimes I get wrapped up in other stuff and I don't have time to concentrate on my workouts, but right. It's pretty much been a lifetime of exercise. One way or another. Sports, United States Army. I even used to coach. I used to coach. I used to coach. I used to coach college volleyball. The ladies would marvel at my push-ups. Wow, that's how you do push-ups, ladies. You know, because the women, they don't have the same upper body strength. But, you know, I'd warm up with them, stretch out, work out, and then commence coaching the college team, college volleyball. Coach. They'd marvel at my push-ups. Look at them go. One of God's great creations. Prototype, never intended for mass production. Yep. I would scrimmage with them a lot of time. Get in there and play. So they gave me a woman's name. Instead of Jake, they call me Jackie. True story. Kids. That's the problem with kids. I don't like kids. I don't like kids from my time in the Army, to be 100% honest with you. I was out on patrol and the kids would just swarm me. All of us. Every day harass us. Throw rocks at us. You know, I'm over there for 15 months. I'm only human. Every now and then they can really get to me. I just don't like kids. I don't like their yelling. I don't like their screaming. I don't like them begging for attention. Because their parents don't parent them. I don't like kids. Go away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta fold my laundry. I need to go rustle up some more hangers. These are some of my favorite tank tops available at Walmart. They range in price depending on the size and availability. I was able to pick up this purple one for like only $11 or $12. Who wouldn't be man enough to wear purple? They gotta pay more for black. Fucking, I'll fucking wear the cheap fucking pink, purple. I even got my watch discounted when I bought it many years ago. This is an expensive watch, man. And the black one was like $75 more. The color ones were discounted. Like nobody wanted to wear blue. I've had it so long I had to replace the watch band. It used to be this lighter color, but I found this darker colored band and replaced it. Yeah. 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 So yeah, I don't mind. I got a blue watch because you all are you're too afraid to wear a colorful watch, so I get a discount. My life is cheaper, right? And same with that t-shirt, the purple one. It's cheaper because you're not man enough to wear purple, bro. I'm sorry, I gotta fold my laundry. I mean, what, you wanna come in here and watch me? It's gonna disclose details of my security system. Let's see. I don't wanna disclose details of my security operations. That's OPSEC. Operational security. Pete's headset with no fucking nothing about that. Fucking amateur. Pete Hegseth, my asshole. You know who they should put to head up the Department of War? Fuck a guy who's a warrior leader. I went to the very first warrior leader course. Fort Lewis, Washington. Warrior leader course #1. United States Army deemed that the existing leadership development course called PLDC, primary leadership development course, wasn't enough. Not for a modern day Army. Need warriors. What the fuck does Pete Hegseth know about a warrior? He shouldn't be leading the Department of War. I need to put a warrior in there. Let everybody know. Fuck around and find out. Hey, thanks for YouTube for leaving me monetized, you know? I know there's better people that are better than me that are losing their monetization status. I see it again today. And YouTube is giving me money, man. You know? They gave me free jewels. I got a backup account that I don't even use. YouTube put $50 of free jewels on my account. On this Arizona Jake, and then I got a backup account. It's called Arizona Jerk. And I've never posted anything. But YouTube gave me $50 in jewels. They just gave me $100 and they let me stay monetized. When there's people that I actually like and I've shouted out their channels, and I go to them and I like them so much, I promote them. I give them my hype points. And when YouTube is giving me gems in the past, I like them so much, I go give them my jewels. They inspire me to try to be nicer and read more chat. And you know, their channels are always popping, dude. Making money. I was always getting free gift memberships because people liked them so much. They would buy them like 20 or 50 gift memberships and they're just giving away. Like, I don't understand that. They're making money. They're good people. And then I'm in here yelling and screaming and being an asshole. And you give me money on top of it? Free jewels that I could give to myself? I could go grab my old phone which is signed in as me, and give them to myself, man. And it sucks. I don't even have very many content creators to give it to anymore. I like to give. I like to watch people that aren't monetized, real channels, not fucking fake commercial bullshit that somebody paid you to say. I don't want to hear what they fucking paid you to say, asshole. So I don't even fucking subscribe to hardly anybody that's monetized. Like one or two people, man. One or two people are gonna get like all my fucking money. There we go. You're leaving. Okay, butterfly. Thanks for listening to me rant for a while. I'll get back to working out. Rob my oranges. They come and steal my weights. Nah, man, a moment of honesty. I have a reoccurring dream that somebody steals all my bicycles. Like once a month, I have a nightmare. And my garage is open and they got in there and stole all my bikes, every last one of them. My tools. I'm devastated. I'm so fucking pissed. Yeah, this one time in my dream, it was so realistic. I caught him. I caught him this time breaking in. And I called the cops. And the cops were out there. And I had to go answer the door. So I like didn't put my gun down. I put my gun down in my dream because I didn't want the cops to shoot me. But anyways, the cops were like saying it was no big deal. They found some stolen bicycles. Maybe I would like one of their stolen bicycles, and it was a cheap, like city e-bike, a city commuter. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? I had a $4,000 carbon fiber tarmac. This ain't gonna cut it. And the cop was like, and I started to get mad with the cop in my dream. I started to push him around. I was like, listen here, cop. I pay your salary and you're gonna sit here and listen and take inventory of every single thing I dictate to you over the next 4 hours because I need to file this claim with my insurance company. And that's all you're good for, you understand me? It was all a dream. It was just a dream. It was just a dream. That was like the most in detailed. Usually I'm like coming home and the garage is propped open and I'm like blaming my wife. How could you leave the garage door open? Let's go. Yeah, it sucks. Hey, Gomez, you know what? And to be honest, I had someone stole my bike as a kid. It was very traumatic. I was staying home from school, and I was in my bedroom, and it just happened to overlook the front yard and the garage, and I happened to be like looking out the window, and I seen a grown man. I was like in 4th grade or something. It was just a kid, dude. I seen a full-size grown man fucking ride out of my garage on a bicycle. Scared the fucking piss out of me, dude, to know that somebody had been inside my house, inside my garage, and stole my shit, and I saw him fucking ride down the street. Man, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. Never found your bike. Everything. Is that like that song? You remind me of my Jeep. That guy had his Jeep stolen or something. Everywhere he looked, it looked like his Jeep. You remind me of my Jeep. Or when Pee Wee Herman got his bike stolen and everywhere he looked, all those bicycles, fucking Clown bicycles, robot bicycles. I'm gonna turn one of the ceiling fans on. It's getting a little warm in here. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, jump rope's awesome. If you go on vacation and you work out, it's best to stay in shape on your vacation. I mean, you could eat like trash and get drunk, eat cheesecake and gain 5 pounds. But just do some little workout while you're there. Take the jump rope. I usually like to stay in a hotel that has a nice gym. I'm down there in the morning getting my swole on while my wife is still sleeping in. And then I grab a couple Starbucks coffees, bring them up to the room. Hey baby, hey sunshine, hey sweetie, you wanna wake up? Any time to get up? How'd you sleep, princess? I got Starbucks. There's room. We can get in here. We can both fit in. We can squeeze. Come on. I'll work around you. I'll work around you. Let me get over here. There's room, bro. See? If you can't stand the heat, get your butt out of the kitchen. You see, that's an attempt for me to clean up my channel a little bit. Because I would normally say, if you can't stand the heat, keep your ass out the kitchen. What's that noise? Thought I heard running water. Maybe I need a new jump rope. This one's not aerodynamic anymore. Yeah, jump rope makes me feel light on my feet. I need my knees to rest. And my quads. I was gonna do some jump squats, but I'm hoping to do some legs tomorrow. My last leg workout was so brutal. My legs were sore for like 5 days or so or more. But then I tried to mix in bike rides and stuff. Average. At least it's not below average. Could be worse. Thank you. Nothing wrong with being average. Patterson. Maybe you just needed more practice. Star's Moth. It's a great exercise. Look at this. I'm already starting to glisten. I'm glistening already. So it's a great exercise. You're in the kitchen right now. What'd you make? Talk to me. 20 rotations each direction, the helicopter. When you used to do boxing, why don't you do it anymore? Shadow box, jump rope, push-ups, footwork drills. Have you moved on to something else? Butterfly girl's back. You gotta go in a second. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Just weightlift now, okay. Right on. The abs, well, I'm determined
You know, my 50th birthday came up, and I've been talking about it for a long time. I want to be in really good shape. I want to take some pictures. I want to be able to look back. And yeah, all month of March, I paid attention to what I ate, made better choices, ate smaller portions, and I worked out twice a day. And man, I melted away like 14 pounds super hard in 1 month. You moved on to Goon Maxi. Fencing looks like it would be fun. It does, I'm not gonna lie. It would be cool. I would have mad respect for you if you had fencing skills. Mad respect. You know who probably has fencing skills? He's got all sorts of fighting skills and weapon skills. Is the monk moderator that comes in here once in a while. He's pretty busy. He works, does a lot of drywall, construction, shit like that. But yeah, the monk, and then he's got some numbers. That guy is pretty awesome with nunchucks, bow staff, and you know, just his fists. They're pretty fast. Half my food, yeah. 4 to 2 pizzas, right? Instead of eating a whole pizza, I went to eating half a pizza. Instead of eating a whole pizza and the rest of my wife's pizza, I went to eating half a pizza. You know, I was kind of angry, to be fair, for month of March. I don't like being hungry, and yeah, it's kind of furious going to bed hungry and waking up hungry and being hungry for hours. But eventually your stomach shrinks up and you're not as hungry anymore. And you know what? If you start doing cardio takes away a lot of your hunger, at least for a significant amount of people. I've always known that. If I do intense cardio, it'll wipe away my appetite for hours. But I was reading in my personal training book and came across something that mentioned about how, yeah, a lot of people report that exercise curbs their appetite, especially intense cardio. How am I so jacked? I'm so fortunate, Shannon. I'm so fortunate that I'm retired and I can concentrate on this. The only thing that's lacking for me right now is my sleep department. I should be getting a little more rest. I'm enjoying life and having so much fun. I'm only getting like 6 hours of sleep or so, 6 or 7. 6. Yeah, I should be getting 8 hours of sleep with how hard I'm working. Yeah, I get plenty of rest, leisure, good food, great hydration from my citrus trees. I have a reverse osmosis water filter system I installed. I eat good. I drink good. I stopped drinking alcohol. I've minimized the amount of sugar that I eat. My sugar is almost down to like nothing now. I'm making these slight changes. You know, I'm trying to play the long game, take better care of myself. More jacked every time. I'm losing body weight. And you know, and I've always read about it, but I wanted to be in denial. All right. Generally speaking, when you survey men, you'll see across the board in the age groups that guys with a higher percentage of body fat have lower testosterone levels, right? And if you're overweight and you have a lot of fat and you have high testosterone levels, low testosterone levels, because of that, it's gonna make weightlifting, harder to see results. You don't have the testosterone levels. So I've always thought to myself, if I can manage to get ripped and get down, to a lower body fat, maybe, just maybe, my natural testosterone would go up and I could get more from my workouts. And if that isn't true, I know it's true that my testosterone levels are higher because I quit drinking alcohol. I used to drink alcohol 4 or 5 days a week. And leading up to quitting, I drank every single day, all day, morning, noon, and night, baby. Alcohol, tequila. I think my skin was starting to turn yellow at the end there. It was pretty bad, dude. So, for one reason or another, my natural testosterone levels have increased. I've been feeling better. I've been having better workouts. I've been looking better. So, yeah, one of the reasons, man. Cheers to you. Thank you. Right? Thank you, Lando. You got your test checked? Yeah, some people do have low testosterone. If you have to take painkillers, opiates, if you have to, or you do take them, either way, they will generally lower your testosterone, and it could lead to depression and other things. So if you're on that, your doctor probably would prescribe testosterone level checked. And if it's plummeting, then they're gonna give you testosterone replacement therapy to put things back in normal perspective, right? If your doctor says so. Peanut butter jab, permanent test. Fresh squeeze. This is a mixture of fresh squeezed grapefruit juice and orange juice from the citrus trees in my backyard here in Phoenix. They're pretty easy to grow. Last night I squeezed them on live stream because it's a chance to just stand there and squeeze lemons, or squeeze citrus, and then I had a phone down at the counter I could read and try to interact for once. Sometimes I'm working out and it's a little difficult. But yeah, I went and picked another bag of oranges and grapefruit. This is my grapefruit. You can see it's definitely ripe, starting to get like a pink, but they're not pink grapefruit, but they're delicious. And some of them are downright monsters, and I gotta wash them. Still covered with bird poop. That's all right. And then we got some really nice oranges. The grapefruit juice is really, really tart, and the orange juice is pretty sweet. So there's a nice ratio that tastes wonderful. Speaking of bird poop, that's funny that I come across that bird poop, because earlier, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Just the amount of dust. Look how dirty my hands got from holding a couple of those. That's all like in the air out here. Like I literally have to wash the citrus before I squeeze them, because my hands will get like muddy and black, and I don't want that shit getting mixed into the juice. I think it's like rubber particles from people's tires, brake dust, automobile fumes, industrial pollutants. Fuck, it sucks out there. Yeah, but anyways, there was a bird turd on the orange, and it reminded me when I was up in that tree this morning, there was a bird in its nest, and I didn't see it, and it was just like trying to be still. I'm in there fucking at the tree pulling citrus. The fucking bird literally smacked me in the face. It waited to the last minute to fly out of its nest. I could feel its wings flapping all over my fucking arms. The first thing I thought about, damn it, I got lice on me. Bird lice. Evan Almighty returns. Hello. I'm going to wash them. I had to wash them. I plucked them this morning. I'll probably wash them later and squeeze them tomorrow or something like that. I washed them last time. Let me close up. I was saying I got my reverse osmosis. Somebody was saying, how do I just, keep going and going? No, I didn't kill a bird. I didn't. I probably scared the poop out of it, and that's why I pooped on the grapefruit. I'd be scared too if some big giant was all up in my business. Like, what are you doing, sir? But maybe we're confused as to who owns this tree. The bird thought it owned it.
I think I own it when in fact nobody owns it, yeah? The tree is free. I just take care of it. I'm a nice guy. I take care of it and I pay the water bill and it rewards me. I go out there and I pick the oranges and I give them to friends and some family and they love them. And I eat them too. I eat a lot of the oranges, but today I felt like squeezing them. I know it's a little wasteful. Art of war. For the what? Cockapelli? Cocapelli? Let's get back to goofing around until my wife gets home. She's out running errands. I cleaned up the kitchen a little bit. I did some laundry. Yeah, it's easiest that way. I have a manual. I have an automatic and two different manual systems. But the automatic one, and just one day I picked so much citrus and sat here and, you just hold it down and it's like, it spins around and juices them for you. I like blew out the motor juicing for like 2-3 hours one day. It's just easier to just squeeze it. Right here. Where did I put it? Oh, it's in the dishwasher. It's in the sink. I gotta do those. Funk Congress. No, not two. Well, it might be 2 in the morning in your time. Yeah, Funk Congress. Yeah, you said you didn't know what you had done, and I tried to explain it. That down at the bottom there's a little gift box. And sometimes YouTube just gives people money to pass out, right? And it's a lot of fun. And there's a little psychological thing to it. And I noticed it when my free money ran out, because it's awesome. You give it to your content creators and they're like, oh, thank you so much. You're the best. And it feels good, right? The receptors light up. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. So then when all my money was gone, it was like sad. I was so tempted to put more money into the machine so I could keep giving, gifts to my favorite content creators to see them go, oh, thank you, Arizona Jake. I love to hear my name, right? Yeah, and then it's the same thing with my wife. They gave her some money and she said the same thing. And that's the way it's designed, right? That's the way it's designed. Get you hooked. The lights, the bells, the whistle, neurons, activated my almonds for a second there. Yeah, I appreciate it. I said it was about $10. It's actually more. I was thinking about you, Funk Congress. Because, right, you gotta pay $50 for 4,000 joules, and you gave me a quarter or whatever of that. So that's like 12.50 or something like that. And my cut is probably like $7 or $8. So again, I really genuinely appreciate you giving me some of that free money that YouTube gave you. And if it wasn't free and you used your credit card to charge up and give me gifts, well, I still appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sardines, they say. That's right, they, not me, not you. They say. Hey, Harris. Oh, my old knees. Let's go. Let's do a couple more jump rope and push-ups, and then we'll talk more, yeah? Little this and that. I stayed squatted down there for so long, my knees didn't really appreciate it. Hopefully they'll won't mind doing a little leg workout tomorrow. You're gonna start eating sardines. That would be great content, especially if you could package it and present it in a quick, interesting, upbeat way. Your results would be fantastic. That alone right there is gonna get you 1,000 subscribers. Milkman's kid. I'm all for the sardine diet. And you know what you should try after that?
Raw onions. I want to see you just bite into a raw onion. They say raw onions are good for testosterone too. And maybe there is something to that. When I eat carne asada burritos with a lot of pico and onions, I swear I'm a beast the next day. Cornstarch. There's a lot of those ladies that eat cornstarch. Some of them spit it out. But don't talk crap about Mother Capricorn. She's not. She's good. She spits it out. And she tells people, there's a lot of calories in that stuff. She eats it for the texture and the sound. Like, I like to chew ice, man. My wife hates it. She hates the sound of the crunch. I've ate ice my entire life. I love chewing ice. My wife yells at me all the time. You almost done with that ice? I'm just trying to enjoy my ice. Andy from The Office. Honey Boo Boo. I can't believe I'm talking to Honey Boo Boo. YouTube is great, man. They hooked me up with Honey Boo Boo, and they hooked Honey Boo Boo up with Andy from The Office. Man, YouTube, I'm telling you. I need to get some merch made up that says, I love YouTube. I need to have a big monitor, huge, like right over here, or in front of me. I can read. I like reading the chat when I'm running on my treadmill. It makes the exercise a little harder. It makes me so much more fit when I have to talk or scream when I'm running. I really wish I could read chat from here. Because the jump rope itself just isn't hard enough. I need ankle weights. Let's go with ankle weights. I got ankle weights. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, the sound of people eating, it's funny. Sounds bother people. What was I watching? The people were making out this morning. Yeah, an episode of Friends where Chandler is kissing Julia Roberts. In the episode, he used to make fun of her as a kid at school, called her Susie Underpants. Fuck. Oh yeah. forgot what I was saying there for a minute. The sound. So they start kissing and making out. Bro, I was actually getting mad. I wanted to like punch the TV. Like, shut up! Stop that fucking kissing, smacking noise. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, it seems like a lot of dogs love ice. Almost all my dogs love ice. I saw somebody when I was young, their dog was fishing ice cubes out of the ice chest, and I thought it was so cute. So I went home and fed my dog some ice, and he loved it. And every dog I've ever given ice to after that has loved ice. And it's funny because my wife isn't irritated at the sound of the dog eating the ice. She will in fact say, "It's so cute. I love it when she..." But when it's me, it's funny how it's not so cute. What's the difference? What's the difference between me chewing ice and the little dog chewing ice? Carrots. Yeah, they like carrots too. Yeah. Peas. A lot of vegetables are safe to give to them. You should do your research and look it up real quickly. Some things will surprise you that dogs are not supposed to have. Grapes, raisins, chocolate, onions. Let's go. I need to quit squatting down like that if I want to do legs tomorrow. If I want to do squats. Arugula. I bet you're the one that loves arugula, right? I mean, you love it enough to buy it. Let's be honest, you love arugula. That's right. The milkman's kid. He likes arugula. He likes arugula. Your mom likes arugula. I'm 6'1", barefoot and shaved bald. I used to be 6'2", and I shrunk when I was in the army for like 4 years. I came home and it's shorter, walking around with all that fucking heavy weight on my back. It shrunk my spine. Let's go. There you go. Saved by the bell. My old lady's home. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and keeping me company for a little while. Mama's home. Thanks again. Have a great day. Thank you so much.